Two ball clubs, one division. It'll be the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. And now off to Rogers Center with our crew of Gary, John, and Steve, who are ready to call the game.
Home field advantage. You want to use that in this game. Toronto will try and do so here. To be with you, our broadcast of 2K Sports Major League Baseball. And the fans here tonight at Rogers Center, glad to welcome their ball club onto the field. And let's glance at Toronto's starter. Steve, what do you think his strategy is going to be against this Yankees lineup?
Well, it's southpaw on the mound today, and this one is going to have to be on top of his game. And when he's on, he's usually pretty darn good, but this is a...
Now, let's see what Don Mattingly's got in the lineup today. John, who do we keep an eye on?
But whether he's behind the plate or not, Jesus Montero is a guy that you have to find a place in the lineup. Such a powerful man from the trunk down.
Trudeau at the plate now. Well, Yankees coming in off a loss. So we'll see if they can rebound to claim the series. Last of this three-game set against the Blue Jays. Graves And that's the first out of this ball game in the books. Got a chance to check out the Blue Jays defensively around the horn.
Gary, in a game like this, they need to play solid defense, especially against a lineup that can put the ball in play like this team can.
And a chance now to check out the schedule for Toronto. Tonight, their final game with the Yankees. They'll be traveling tomorrow. A division rivalry. They face the Rays, a team they didn't have too much trouble with in their previous series. That'll be a 3-game series. Then they get a look at a team from the senior circuit, the Rockies hosting that one. That's quite a few road games coming up, and that's always challenging.
Well, little action going right now for this team. A single here with one out. Little bit of momentum. Let's see if they can bring him across.
Something's not going quite right. He's got to get with the hitting coach and get things turned around. He's just gone 7 for his last 49. You can trace his struggles back to the end of May. He went into a funk right there, and he just can't find a way out of it right now.
He's running. Oh! And he is out trying to take second. Let's take a look at that steal.
Well, it came in with a curveball right there, but the catcher does a nice job getting the transfer from his glove to his throwing hand and makes the accurate throw to throw out the stealer.
This is a swing hit in the air. That ends up foul. One-two pitch coming. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. That'll be the Toronto Blue Jays, bottom half of the first. Now the Yankees starting pitcher. Steve, how's he going to handle these Toronto bats in this game?
It's a phenomenal lineup right here. That's why this outstanding right-hander is going to have to be on.
Hit in the air to center field. That one's caught. We'll take a moment to look at the Blue Jays lineup. So who are you looking at, John?
Well, Brett Laurie's a guy that made it to the big leagues because of his bat. He's moved around defensively in the minor leagues to some different positions. To me, in my opinion, I think he should stay at third base. That seems to be where he hits the best at.
And the Yankees in the field. Here's a look at their defense.
Hey, guys, you know, against an offense like this, defense becomes that much more critical. You cannot give them extra base runners or extra bases.
Breaking ball swung on and missed. 0-1. He deals. Swing and a miss, and he's behind on the count 0-2. Swing and a softly hit grounder to first. And he steps on first. That's the second out. Epps has a turn in the box. He's the league leader in hits. Swung on and fouled away. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground over to shortstop. Fickack throws on to first. Side is retired. No runs, no hits. Nobody crossed the plate in this half inning, and nobody left on base. Both teams still looking at that first run here in Toronto. Well, we'll won't consider it extreme weather, but it is very, very cold here. Field conditions are okay. Ciafrone in the box. He's going to get start second inning. Down. A look at the staffs who have been setting batters down over the last 10. Brought to you by State Farm. The White Sox, number 1. Second, the Blue Jays. The Twins, 3rd. Yankees, 4th. And the Mariners, 5th.
Well, you have a chance to see accounts in this game. Both teams over the last 10 days have been punching guys on a regular basis. Look for double digits from both these teams. It doesn't matter. Starter or reliever, the strikeouts are coming.
He delivers. Curveball just misses. 1-0. Slider waved at, missed. 1-1.
Right there was a lot of indecision. The hitter, a slider, but he saw it too late. That's why he swung late.
Can't find the zone. 2-1. Hit in the air to left, sir. And what a catch. A spectacular out. An acrobatic diving catch to an extra base hit.
Well, he got a great jump on that. He took exactly the angle necessary to make the play. A lot of tough teams in the American League. Let's take a look at where the Yankees sit right now in the ranks. Second in doubles, second in home runs, and they're the number 2 team in slugging percentage, which goes a long way to driving around. Allows you to drive in runners from base instead of just when they're in scoring position.
Ball. First pitch fastball. This is badly that time. 1-0. Here it comes. Inside on the curve. 2-0. Swing sends this one on the line to right center. That one gets through. Base hit.
Well, the last thing you want to do is have a quick inning. That hit right there will prolong the inning. Great piece of hitting.
Hammonds in the box now. Oh, and he takes off for second. And his throw, he is out. Great throw. No runs, 1 hit, and no one. The Yankees unable to get on the board. Those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne, along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Yes, batting now. He'll start the home half of the second. 0-1 the count. Getting going here in the bottom of the second.
Well, climbing the ladder on him right there. He just throws that fastball right by him up in the zone.
And he puts that one away, 1 down. Tune in again this Saturday. It's a road game for the Dodgers. They find themselves at Angels Stadium of Anaheim to face the Angels. That will kick off at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Well, Gary, fans are going to want to tune into that one because I think that's got a chance to be a heck of a ball game.
Graves is the batter, right there in the top 5 in home runs. Here's the pitch. He waved at that and misses, and an 0-1 count. And it's fouled away. Change up that time, swings and misses. That'll be strike 3 and 2 down.
Well, 2 strikes, you have to try to fight off this pitch. You have to think away and adjust in. They went away, but he could.
Bullen is batting. Hit sharply towards the hole. And he thrown to first. That'll retire the side. No, it's happening. Hammond up now. Going to take a deep moment here to check out the breakdown in this pitcher's pitch types that turned into hits. Here's a fly ball down the line right as he drops back for it and puts it away.
I thought this had a chance of going out of the park with that, but it just died out there, allowing the right fielder to be able to get to the wall and make a play.
Okay. It's a turn here. Sets him up with a break. 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Now here's the grounder towards the hole. Now State brings you the lead leaderboard for the team's extra base hits. Number 1, the Blue Jays. The Yankees, Sox third. Twins fourth. And at number 5, it's Eagles.
What fielders' names in this game? You're going to get a chance because these 2 teams hit the ball for extra bases. They're driving the ball down the line. They're hitting balls in the gap. They're balls over the field. These guys love.
We'll send this one in the air towards. And the sides retire as they head into the dugout. How about that? Only needed 4 pitches to set down the guys. Tremendous. About the defense, not the offense. Here at Rogers Center, it scores. And in the batter's box, it's Laurie.
The stats tell the story of the kind of success he's been having, picking 15 hits in his last 46 at bat. It was
one on, hit in the air to right center. One right.
I've got to look and see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. First in doubles, first in triples, but they're also the number 1 team in batting average. In the whole base hits.
Oh, at the plate. He delivers something off, and it's swung on and missed. 0-1.
A great changeup right there. You see how far in front of it he is?
And it's foul. Fastball got him 2 down.
He's up in the mid-90s now, so pretty good velocity, but not much break on it. Got him to chase that ball down and away. Good pitch, not real good execution by the hitter.
And here we've got Coleman to hit. He'll get his first crack at it. Swung on line to right center field. Streak continues. That gets in. He's going to try to stretch it. Yeah, with 2 down, they've got a man on board.
Well, with that big 2-out hit right there in this inning, you know the manager's in there telling, let's not let him breathe. Let's not let him get that 3rd out. Let's score before this inning's over.
It's going to be DeJesus. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on the way. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. That one's grabbed, side retired. In, out of the inning. 6 pitches and it's over. Toronto's still looking for the offense. It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here. Bruno in the box now. And he steals off and then he gets away with it. He's one of the league's best. Swings, clobbers this one. Deep left center field. You're not going to see that one again. Home run. The Yankees are on the board. The first run of the ball game. You'll have to get that on the big fly ball and a 1-0 lead.
Well, Gary, the Yankees getting the job done here offensively, doing what they need to do.
Here's the first pitch. Oh. Fastball. Look out. That one is right at his head.
Well, he knew exactly what he was doing, throwing it that far in on the plate, backing the hitter off. Now he's set up to go away again.
Curveball just misses, falls behind 2-0. This is, Steve, I guess, with that big fly, the inning these guys were hoping for.
Well, that's exactly right, Gary. You want to have the big inning. When you get that opportunity, put a number up on the board.
On the way. Swung on, that is hit. He dives, he's up with it. And he's out at first. What an out. Great play made, boy. Middle of the infield. You love that kind of help.
Well, he stretched out as far as he could possibly go to be able to make the play.
We're into June. State Farm gives us a look at how the Eastern Division race is going. It's the Blue Jays in first. In second place, the Yankees. Red Sox in third. Orioles fourth. And it's the Rays in the last slot. First pitch, a changeup outside. 1-0. Not an 0 from Scott.
He struck out with a 4-seam fastball. He's got to be ready for it now. It's vulnerable for an off-speed pitch.
And if I'm the pitcher, I'm going right back to that pitch until he proves he can drive it.
And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's 1 down here. Opposite field hitting. It is a classic piece of baseball.
Especially on that inside pitch. To keep the defense off guard, you can muscle the inside pitch to right field.
Set bat underway, 1-0 after that first pitch. In the air to center field. In there, and this is going to be trouble. And it's up against the wall. Montero on his, and he's waved home. Montero will cross the plate.
This one over the middle part of the plate, right where the hitter can make contact. He's hit it.
Boy, with the run scoring there, that's a pretty an exciting hit. Boy, he is some fun to watch. The first pitch. Tries to turn on that one, but he misses strike 1.
Got that long ball power. They call it light tower power. He hits Gary.
Here's the. He crunched that one deep to right field. Way back. And he's got a spectacular play. Look at the teams leading the way with fewest walks allowed. Courtesy of State Farm. The Indians number 1. Second, the Yankees. White Sox. Tigers fourth. And the Merritt fifth. Brown ball in basement. And he's Scoots it up. One. And a double play. They got a ball. So no runs on one hit and nobody. The Yankees holding on to the lead. And welcome to those just tuning again. 2K Sports, League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with rounded out last time. The pitch. He sends this one in the air towards center. One away. Runner's taken from first. And he almost gets back, but there's a big out and a close play. Now, 2 outs, chance here for Brett Laurie. And at the plate, one of the tops runs scored, top 5. Let's take a look and see how the pitcher's done today.
A lot of fly ball around so far. So when outfielders getting their work in.
Swinging a drive, deep left center. New retired here. Runner on his way third. Here are your hit leaders for the month, brought to you by State Farm. Now here is Brett Laurie. Golden opportunity he's got for Toronto. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. This one's pretty well hit to deep left. And the sides retired as they head into the dugout. And a frustrated Hammond. At the plate, he's going to get us started. 8th inning. Fetterman will be coming on to take over on the mound. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now.
I'll tell you what, this is one of those decisions you can go either way. He's pitched pretty well to this point, but it is getting late. Do you want to take any chances? Manager decides to go to the pen.
Looks at that curveball. It's a strike. He's behind 0-2.
This pitcher being very aggressive, throwing strike to try to get him to chase.
Slowly down the third baseline and foul. Fouled off.
Well, anytime you're down 0-2, the bottom line is you want to be able to cover the whole plate. You can't look inside. You can't look outside. You have to just swing and protect in a defensive mode. That's what he did here on the outer half of the plate. Lived this.
Well, he finished that one off with a strikeout. Nice pitch. Fickack gets a shot here. 0 for 2 thus far. And starts him out here. And it's fouled away. Oh! On inside for a ball, 1-1.
In a great spot to put that pitch if you can get the guy to chase.
Line shot into center field. That looks like a single.
So a slider's a little bit easier to hit when that break is coming to you as a hitter as opposed to moving away from you. Just make sure you clear. He does a good job.
It's going to be Fasano now. Took a call for strike in his last time up. Line drive. And the boat hold on. That is now the State Farm leaderboard. Who has power bats this one?
To the list of hitters that fear in the opposition pitching. They have to. They know with one swing of the bat, they can change the score of the game.
Runs inside. That got him.
Well, he didn't throw one where he wanted to as the ball just kind of moves in on the plate and gets a piece of the hitter.
We've got Garage in the ball.
We saw that Gary. Now 2 runners on base. It's got to be in his mind a little bit right now that he's got to be careful, but he can't be afraid to pitch inside.
A little warm-up. That's a right-hander up throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
Nasugawa is going to be our new pitcher here as the Blue Jays bring in the reliever. The breaker gets by, and the count goes to 1-2. Steve, after hitting that batter, what he's done as a pitcher is really set up an entirely different inning here.
Well, that's right. It's a real opportunity for the hitter because he knows that maybe the pitcher won't come inside, worried about hitting him. Look for something way.
Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. So they pick up no runs, one hit, and strand a couple. And it'll be the Blue Jays coming right up. For those of you catching up with us, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Cruck and Steve Phillips. Well, it's truly been a tremendous day on the mound for this man. Here's a breakdown of how he's been mixing up his location, using that to his advantage. There's contact. He drove it well. Outside retired. I'm talking a situation. It's Jesus Montero to lead it off. He'll try in here. Just one for out last time. And the pitch. Really lay into that first pitch, but he misses 0-1.
What? Tell you what, this is some kind of curveball. I mean, it locks the players up. He's got great stuff.
There's a swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-2. Boy, that curveball is your best. Basically causes hitters some problems.
Well, your easy hitter's eye level. You pull the fastball up.
Now, bouncing ball to short. Pick up. Throw on to first time and away. Well, you want to keep your options open, so you should look at the pen but left up.
Well, manager's looking ahead at the line, sure that he has all options available to handle this lineup.
Yep. Scotting now. And when you're having a day like this on the mound, that's a lot of things to be going right for. Back up the middle. And ball's in, hitting straight continues. He's trying for second.
That game, and you can see he was getting a little offense as that game went on. Into this one with another good start.
Yes, is the man blocking his last pitch. Here's the pitch. That's a foul ball. Something off that time, in control of the count now, 0-2.
They just have not been able to mount any offensive opportunities in this one. I mean, 2 runners left base.
He's running, heading for second. Struck him out, and that's going to leave him away from a shutout.
One more out. He's got it. I'll be exhausted on the money. Third long time. Fans going home unhappy in this one. Their offense. You shut them down. Wow.
Now it's that time. How about we take a look at our player of the game?
Well, you know, when you're facing a tough pitcher, it doesn't take you long to realize that we're in for a tough day. And this team found out very early how tough this pitcher was going to be on them in this game. He's a top flight starter. He had everything going and mowed down this lineup. And this sends a message to the rest of the league also.
Real good ball game. Great battle here, and the pitching, the better part of it, came away with. Dustin, and he's got a shot with the bases loaded.
They can really open up this game now with a big hit.
Pitcher wants this big more than anyone. Back to first. One down. And mark your calendars. This Friday, it'll be the Toronto Blue Jays playing on the road. They take on the Rockies at Coors Field. At 9 o'clock Eastern.
Looking forward to that one, Gary. That'll be a game to tune into.
Pullen settling in. Last night, Blue Jays picked up the win. Starting off the 3-game set on the right foot. We'll see how they do. This is second of 3.
When you look at this team's last 10, they've won 7 of those games, and you see a club that has hit a nice groove.
Two men have been put away. Runners on the move. And Laurie crosses the plate. Yes, is the batter. So the direction here's for this lineup. Staying guard. Right now they are.
They got to like what you're seeing from this lineup so far. Real rhythm. They have a plan of attack against this pitcher.
Swings and misses. Up and one. You know, early, something to take a look at points. There's the swing out. Ball hit well, deep, straight away center field, back, and goodbye, home run. The production for the Jays goes on. Gives his team a 5-run lead now with a big 3-run knock.
All right, now Toronto's got to be pretty darn happy with their offensive approach.
That swung on and flied to right. And there's the third out. I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here. Here's the back.
It's still early. I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just get prepared in case they need to go there.
And the fourth extend their lead even further. Toronto. Beautiful night indoors, Tropicana, off to the west where you can see a bit of the moon out there. And it's Bowen batting. He'll get things started here in the home half of the second. 0-1 the count, getting going here in the bottom of the second.
You throw the sinker ball to get the ground ball out. You got the called strike right there. If they swing, he's going to get a share ground ball.
0-1 is a slider for a called strike.
At 0-2, you're in complete control right now, so I'm throwing up something out of the strike zone to see if I can get him to chase.
Swung on, bounced weakly a second. Dust. That's one away. Our State Farm leaderboard, the group of arms who have been lights out over the past 10 games. Number 1, the Blue Jays. White Sox in second. The Red Sox third. The Tigers fourth. And we've got the Rangers. They are fifth.
We take a look at these low ERAs right here. It really points to a philosophy for the organization. Limit the damage. Don't give up the multiple runs in an inning. Give up one, but don't give up a bunch.
He swings at the ball to right field. Now it's 2 down. We've got Edlison in the box. Pitch on the way. Oh, there's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Down, down, down. It's all about location. That breaking ball down in the zone makes it very difficult on the hitter.
Well, lead down the third baseline and foul. Fastball, this is inside, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, a good pitch right there. He tried to get one in on his hands, but he just missed, though, in off the plate. Great pitch.
Swing, hot shot, dust. Throws on to first, side is retired. It's the kind of hitting that the defense likes, 3 up, 3 down. Blue Jays still out in front. It's going to be to Jesus. He'll start things off here in the 3rd inning. Godfrey gets called on to take over the mound duties. He's been chosen to take over out there. Taps this one foul to the right. Oh, 0-1 pitch is a change. Swung on and missed. 0-2.
A great change up right there. You see how far out in front of it he is?
Struck out swinging last time. 2 men on and starts him here. Swings it in play, fielded by Blanco. That'll do it as they put that one away. They pick up no runs on a Toronto 5, Tampa Bay nothing. Heck is the batter now, and the team's best home run hitter right now. And here's the first one. And he takes it inside, 1-0.
Well, he's getting the job done this year, no question about it. Such production, so consistent.
One 1-0 now. That one's drilled to short. This one into the gap, rolling towards the wall. All the way to the wall. And he ends up at second. That's a double.
Well, this could be a start of a great inning for these guys. You like to swing on this, and good hustle also to get to second base. Now, still 3 outs to go with the man in scoring position.
Restream batting now. First pitch was a strike, 0-1 now.
They've got a couple hits here, and we're into the 4th inning, so maybe they're starting to get something going. And the second time through the lineup, maybe they'll try to figure something out, Gary.
And his throw is in time for out number 1. And it's Bowen batting. Steve, how about a look at what the pitcher's got done?
Well, he's putting these infielders to work, Gary, getting a lot of help from his friends back there. Pitch the contact, let him put it in play, and throw strikes.
Ball 1 started off the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that pitch right there, that changeup away, if a guy's looking for it, that's a great pitch to be able to hit the other way with some power.
Swing and a line drive. And he hits a base hit into center. There's the throw. And he easily gets second base. This is a great situation for some offense.
You can't really blame the defense right there for him ending up on second base. And sometimes you have to just credit the effectiveness of the base running.
Doubles are always big, Steve. This is how you score runs. You get yourself into scoring position, and he did it.
Well, you have to think double out of the batter's box. Good coaching on the bases and great effort by the batter. Excellent job.
Here's the pitch. Takes one off the plate to even the count at 1. Sinker can't find the zone. 2-1. Now, to be effective, you've got to mix your pitch types and speed. Here's what we've seen from this pitcher today. Swung on line to right center field. And Tampa Bay, the score here. And another run comes through. And he's on board. Credit him with 2 RBIs on the base hit. Here's a look at the pitching staffs that are keeping that batting average down over the last 10 days. Courtesy of State Farm. The Red Sox number 1. Blue Jays in 3rd, the Tigers. The Angels. 4th. At number 5 on the list, the White Sox.
Well, these teams right here are tough to face because they just do not give up many base hits. You can those hits and get them, try to bunt them together.
In there from Heilman, 1.
Moving a little closer right now, Barry, is what they need to do. Try to back this game, get base runners on. They picked up 2.
Good spot for the changeup that time, 1-2.
Well, just an unbelievably poor swing against that changeup right there. No wonder he missed it.
And he holds him at first base. Checks him at first, and they all got him that time. The pitch. Now here's a slow roller to third. Over to second for 1. And they turn the double play. They pick up 2 runs, 3 base hits, and leave the bases empty. Nice job by the Rays. They've got to work their way back, and they've started. Looking to the lineup, 6, 7, 8 hitters on their way to the plate. Dixon at the plate. He had a single in his last time up. The first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
That's a huge swing right there. He was looking for a fastball, but just couldn't quite catch up to it. Great pitch.
Swing, shoots this one towards the gap, right center. And it gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact. Still early, or too early to gauge the Eastern Division race. Take a look at it on our State Farm standings board. Blue Jays out in front, first place. Yankees in second place. In third, the Red Sox. Fourth belongs to the Orioles. And Rays in the last slot.
Well, Toronto has so many different ways to win ball games. And that's why they're sitting atop the American League East, because everybody seems to contribute day in and day out.
And in the batter's box, it's Laurie.
He's come on strong and stayed there over a nice stretch right now, going 14 for his last 40. Seemingly on base.
He takes off for third. And that's another foul ball. There's a swing and a ground ball. Boulevard. That's 1 down.
I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. First in doubles, first in triples, and they're also the #1 team in batting average, better than everybody else, putting the ball in play, finding the holes to get base hits, and really the great depth of the line.
Hey, he's trying to steal third. Strike 2. And he is out at third. What a throw. Outstanding reflexes as you watch the catcher get rid of this thing.
When you're on second base, you're in scoring position. He's going to steal. You better make it. He should have been that sure right there.
Here's the delivery. Change up, swung on and missed. That will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. And we'll see the Rays coming up next. Leadoff batter will get a shot at it later on in this inning. Haig at the plate. Take a look at this first pitch delivered and see how he's doing.
He's got to go right at the hitters, and when he does, it leads to success. He's retired 7 hitters in this game after throwing a first pitch strike.
And the bottom half of the 5th now, 1 ball count.
Well, and that'll saw his batting too if he swings at that one.
There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. As he drops back for it and puts it away. Gans has a turn in the box. First time up, he didn't have much luck. Struck out swinging against Heilman.
He struck out last time with a 4-seam fastball. He's got to be ready for it now, which may make him vulnerable for an off-speed pitch.
And it's caught by Laurie.
A lot of good baseball being played in the American League. Let's take a look at where the Tampa Bay Rays sit in the rankings right now. 3rd in triples, 5th in stolen bases. And this offense, that ability to drive the ball, a real asset for them. A doubles machine, ranked in the top 10 in doubles.
Changeup just misses, 1-0. And here's a quick chance to look at how this guy has been mixing up his locations to this lineup.
His command and control have been solid. Not perfect, but the great pitching coaches will all agree that when you can mix locations along with pitch types, that you have success each time out on the mound.
Hey, John, this is a game of adjustments, and the hitters have not been able to adjust the location and the rhythm of his pitching.
Good pitch that time at the knees, 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Check swing, strike 3 called, side retired. Save your arm. Do it by pitching only 8 times in 1 inning, 3 outs. It's low at the plate. He's going to get us started here in the 6th. He homered back in inning number 2. 2 outs and a man on first. And the first pitch. Out of reach at that time. Strike 1.
He just rears back and throws this one. A little something extra on it. No chance of putting it.
Oh, and he takes off for second. Hit hard on the ground to short. He is first, and that'll do it for this inning. Take a look down. Boulevard at the plate now. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on the. Here's a swing and a liner. That should be a base hit. Brought to you by State Farm. A look at the two stats responsible. Seeing the most hitters back with this month. Number 1, the Yankees. Second, the Blue Jays.
Staff and the Heat. They can get the swings and misses. Those strikeouts can become so important because rallies can happen in the first inning, just like they can happen in the 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Grove will be the new pitcher. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now.
Well, if it were me, I'd leave the starter in the game. I think you're taking him out too early right now. I'd go to the bullpen a little bit later.
That one's in the dirt. Nice stop. Comes set, now the 2-0. Halfway that time. It's a called strike anyway, 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Fouled off. Now the 2-2. And he fouls another one off. Foul! And he fouls off another one. There's a smash towards the hole. And he gets in there easily by this Tampa Bay offense.
Why, after all that effort, seeing all those pitches, you had a good
hit up the middle. He plays it on the hop. 1, and that's 2. A double play. Nice play, especially on the relay first. 4-6-3.
It's textbook tailor-made double play. Hit it where they are. That's just batter versus pitcher right now, Gary.
On the base paths, number 2 in steals in the ball club. He delivers. Popped him up. And there's the third out. Pick up no runs on 2 hits. Settles in. Drove in a run earlier in the game. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Hard grounded to short. Boulevard. And he throws on to first for the out. Put away. And coming up for the Rays here in June. Tomorrow they finish up this Toronto series. An interleague matchup. They face the Miami. Swung on, line to right field. And he gets that one down. His second hit. 2 for 4 today.
Clearly, he remembers how they've pitched to him in the past. He knows that they go fastball, first pitch. He was ready for it. Didn't miss it.
Dixon at the plate. He doubled his last time. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to left center. That second out. Now here is Brett Laurie. DeHace is on it first. Smacked that one. Long fly ball, but it's a foul to the left. That swung on, hit on the ground, and he can't pull it in. This one finds its way around, rolling all the way to the wall. Jesus around third, headed for the plate.
Let's quickly check out last month's stats for Brett Laurie. First in doubles, second in triples, and he's second in hits right now in the league. That ability to find a way to get on base, such a good contact hitter.
Collier gets a shot here. Struck out swinging his last time up. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here's the pitch. A smash towards the hole. That's down. The run's coming in. You love to see this kind of an effort. This is a single that becomes a double.
You take a look at this slide. He goes in very hard into second base, full speed, able to beat a play.
And that was speed. It's Cologne at the plate. Well, they definitely got a rhythm going right now. Each player feeding off the other.
Now they're taking advantage of add-on time in the
line towards second. And in there, the Blue Jays with a run. And that's 2 runs in. And he's tagged out at second. They pick up 4 hits in the inning and 3 runs across the plate. Toronto's still up big. And if you're just joining our Gay Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. Osmus at the plate. He had a 2-run single in his last appearance. And here's the first one. Fastball. Whoa. There's a wake-up call.
You have to have great command and control as a pitcher. Sometimes you throw a pitch off the plate to send a message. He thinks exactly where he wanted in that situation.
Oh, on the way. Can't connect. Go 2-1.
Well, Gary, with this big a lead here in the 7th, incumbent upon the pitcher to throw strikes, get outs right now.
The pitch. And he's behind now, 3-1.
Well, the job of the pitcher is to make the hitter as uncomfortable as he can. You throw a 4-seam fastball up and in around someone's chest, it'll make you uncomfortable.
And that's in there, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Got him, 1 away.
Now, Gary, that's an outstanding slider. That great late action with 2 strikes. Not what you can do with that one. Tough one to hit.
This is what the schedule looks like for Toronto. Tomorrow they wrap up this Tampa Bay series. They head to yet another venue. The Colorado Rockies will be hosting a 3-game series. Then they have yet another venue. The Padres at Petco Park. So they'll be out and about over a good bit of that upcoming schedule. The first pitch. Fastball in there, 0-1.
But Gary, 1 out here in the 7th inning. I mean, you have to like the way this is going. They're looking good. The pitcher's throwing strikes. The defense making plays. They've got a big lead. Everything feels good.
Tried to get him to chase that curve. It's 1-2.
The best curveballs are the ones that start in the strike zone, then fall out of the strike zone. He couldn't get him to fish for that one, though.
And he looks at a called 3rd strike on the slider, 2 down.
Well, the slider is his go-to pitch, and it's not. You can see why. 2 strikeouts in a row on that hard-breaking, nasty slider.
Haig in the box now. Last time up, blew out. He deals. Swung on, hit sharply to first. And it's through. That's a base hit.
Well, they didn't fool him all the way. He was out on his front foot right there, but still able to put a pretty good swing on it. Good piece of hitting.
Gans at the plate, lined out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch. This one's bounced up the middle. Doesn't. And he throws on to the side. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. Toronto 8. Rays 2. Doesn't is the batter. He'll lead it off here. Inning number 8.
Losing a little bit in the defensive department with this change. It may be geared more toward offense. It's just odd to make this move right now.
And he makes the catch. One away. Teams who've been piling up the home runs brought to you by State Farm. Blue Jays number 1. The Yankees second. Third spot, the Red Sox. The Twins fourth. And at number 5, it's the Angels.
A lot of power in this lineup. That doesn't just mean they have a lot of...
A line drive toward short. And it's starting to head out towards the wall. He's thinking extra bases. He's heading for third. Tries to get back. Out. Close play at second. Yes, at the plate. He homered back in inning number 2. And the first pitch. It's coming off, and it swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, how about a chance to get through an inning without any base runners and without any runs? I mean, they've been blown out in this one so far. Put a zero up there, and let's see if the offense can get it done.
Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. Here come the Rays. This is their chance in their half of the 8th. It's going to be Blanco now. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus. I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
It's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just get him prepared in case they need to go there.
Orchard coming in now, and he'll be the new pitcher. As the Blue Jays bring in their reliever. Good arm action. Circle change swung out in 0-2.
It's getting late right now. They're down a bunch, so they need a big inning here. They can't wait till the 9th to try to come all the way back. They need to try to do something now.
And it goes foul. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Struck him out, 1 down.
K-Cam presents the two-seamer. Take a look. Well, 2 strikes on the hitter, and he came inside. He just could catch up quickly enough to it. He must have been thinking away.
Boulevard in the box. He singled in his last at bat. First pitch to him. First pitch, a breaking ball, low, 1-0.
Look, you're out right here. They still have time in this inning to try to raise some run. They need to score to the 9th.
Swings, lines this one back up the middle, and in there, second hit for him in the ball in the split plate appearance.
You don't expect the hitter to get his bat on it. Time as a hitter, you don't even want to swing at that pitch. How he got it out of it, I have no idea. Great piece of hitting.
DiNardo into the batter's box. Pitch in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. At the belt, 1-0. Low for a ball, and it's 2-0. Fastball just misses. He runs it to 3-0.
Well, you saw the catcher right there setting up inside, and the pitcher just missed off the plate. Still a pretty good pitch, though.
That swung on a liner here. And that threw for a base hit. This is a situation for some offense.
You know, this is not the and swings right there on that pitch coming inside on him. But give him credit, he's on base with a hit.
Green batting now. And the first pitch was a strike out about a 1 right now. And this is 1-1.
A good break on the curveball right there. Just didn't offer at it.
Now the 1-1. Off the mark. Air ball 2. 2-1 pitch. Slowly on the ground to third. And there's 1. And 2. They can hold that time. They pick up no runs on 2. And strand 1. Blue Jays still taking this lead. Heat of the lineup coming to the plate. Yep, is the batter now. Drove in a run earlier in the game. Hit on the way. Hit it in the air to center field. The dive and a spectacular play. And that catch denies an extra base hit.
Well, he got a great jump on that, and he took exactly the angle necessary to play.
It's going to be DeJesus. He singled and later scored in his last time up. The middle, not get out of the way. Scary. Go away. Not a quick recovery that gets the out. Single home run in his at bat. Went on and 2 and out. First pitch on the way. He swings now and really that. And that one's put away. Retire side. Will they pick up no run? If you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. And it's Bowen batting. Popped up his last bottom half of the 9th. Now 1-0 count.
Well, a non-save situation right here in the 9th inning. I just want outs right now. Try to get the first out of the inning. Take away. The other team needs to score a bunch of run out. You can really deflate them.
Inside with a fastball, 3-0.
Well, the pitcher comes right out on the mound after his team hits, and the first thing he does is go 3-0 to the leadoff hitter. It'd be very demoralizing if he doesn't get him out.
Line drive. That's 1 away.
I said, winning big right now. You just want to go out there, make plays, throw strikes, force them. Try to put multiple hits together to get back into the game.
Osmus at the plate. Got a couple of RBIs thus far. Fetterman will be the new pitcher. They've decided it was time. It's fouled away. Oh! Here's the delivery. Here's a swing, and he pops him up. They take care of that one.
Down to their final out right here, Gary. So, they're looking pretty dire at this point. And, but listen, funnier things have happened. They've got to get base runners, though.
We've got Edlefson in the box. Called out on strikes in his last appearance. Well, working on the 0-1 count now.
Well, I have to go out of the strike zone here on the 0-1 count. He tends to be very aggressive here. See if you can't get him to chase.
Hit on the ground. This could be the end. Doesn't. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
A tough loss here for this crowd today, but boy, do they see some kind of pitching performance from the visiting team.
It's time now to recognize our player of the game.
When a lot of guys hit meaningless home runs that don't decide the game, have nothing to do with the outcome of the game, but not in this one. Only that hit, but that home run sealed the deal for his team. You can't find a more appropriate reason to be named the player of the game.
When you take to the road, Steve, any win will do, but when you get this kind of off, it's very satisfying.
Well, it also sends a message